Only Queen City News is in the courtroom as a Charlotte father and son stand trial accused of fraudulently getting more than $1 million in government COVID loans. Now, take a look at the players in this case. The father, Izzat Freitag, and his son, Tariq, are accused of illegally obtaining $1.7 million in Paycheck Protection Program loans. Government says the false applications were submitted through this East Charlotte restaurant, Shish Kebab and Shish Catering. Both father and son are out on bond. Now, Queen City News chief legal correspondent Seema Iyer joins us live outside of the courthouse. And Seema, on the witness stand today was a Charlotte-based Bank of America rep. Explain how the Bank of America rep here is connecting the dots, and do you think this jury is following along?
Okay, what's shocking is that even though Bank of America headquarters are like right there, this rep, who's worked for Bank of America for 21 years, is based in Tacoma, Washington. And let me just point out, these prosecutors, they're flying in witnesses from all around the country for this trial. And the jurors are paying attention. Brian, they each have individual laptop screens and they are fixated. They are hunched over. So let me break it down for you. One of the entities that is part of this alleged scheme is called Green Apple. So what happened with Bank of America? Basically, they saw that the EIN, the employee identification number, that is how businesses identify themselves, like we identify ourselves with our social security numbers. They got an EIN number that didn't match Green Apple because it belonged to a different company, and that opened the floodgates. And they did further investigation into these PPP loans. To get one, you have to have a business that was formed prior to March 2020. Well, this business was actually formed on March 17th, 2020. And the final nail in the coffin, at least for now, is that the documents, the IRS documents that they allegedly were backed up with, these payroll documents, did not exist. They were never filed with the IRS. Back to you.
You know, it's fascinating to see these kind of financial forensic at play here on the stand in a case like this. Were other witnesses this afternoon as strong as the Bank of America rep? And also, what can we expect tomorrow out of this?
Well, the final witness, at least we're waiting for court to wrap up, but the next witness, he is from this company called Interlinks, and they provide a secure room in the cloud for all the documents to be shared. Also a very strong witness. But the bombshell this afternoon was how the Bank of America rep told the jury that IRS documents could actually be formed after a date and predated and back e-signed. So that was disturbing. We still have to hear from another bank. There's two major banks. There's also FinTech, a financial tech firm. We're expecting representatives from two of their offices to testify for the prosecution. Prosecution is expected to have their witnesses all day tomorrow, and the defense says they're going to present a case, both Tariq and Izzat. But we shall see if that begins tomorrow, Friday, or this case goes on to next week.